If you're like me, then you've been watching It's a Gundam for a long time now, and you're also aware of the Fallout mod that never came to be. On his last stream, he mentioned that he could have potential interest in working with some different modders to perhaps have that come to fruition. So I've put together this proof of concept mod, calling it Radio Gundo, just to show what that could be like. I've taken some audio clips from Gundam's videos and have reworked them to sound like they're coming from the little crappy Pip-Boy speakers, and put that together here. Please note, all audio belongs to It's a Gundam. I don't own any of this audio. This is just a proof of concept for my personal use and is not available for distribution at this time. Thank you.
On November 1st of 2022, DSP's Level 1 podcast. A little backstory on the Level 1 podcast. Dude, this is the pre-stream podcast, alright? But Keemstar came in, offered DSP a job, right? To do a podcast with Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption. I don't know what it would have been called, but it might have been an interesting episode or two. Keem offered Daddy Phil 50 grand. Phil turned up his nose about it. Keem then roasted Phil and said DSP is still on Level 1. Thus, DSP, being the absolute master tactician, changed his pre-stream podcast to the Level 1 podcast. This dude, minimum effort, maximum results. That's how Darkside Phil will be remembered.
Say, but we're talking ginormous YouTubers, streamers, even, channels that are supposed to be reputable journalism, which is obvious they're not when all they do is regurgitate detractor memes about me without vetting any information.
I want to just interject in here about the vetting of information. Phil, how can anyone be a reputable journalist and vet information if you never have a comment?
Don't let your kids watch it!
This is Bougie Billy. Really? Name's Bougie Billy. It's a good name. Every man's greatest fear is that his son will attempt to become a gay icon with no talent. This is the story of Bougie Billy.
My name is Billy, also known as Bougie Billy, and I'm afraid that my dad is going to cut me off. I don't want a job right now because I feel like it would not make me focus on my true goal and passion in my life, which is definitely owning a skincare line. My dad keeps
Oh my God. I wish my father was rich so that I could flounder around in life. So I could just flounder. I envy Bougie Billy because he feels like he needs to focus on making skincare. But I don't think he spends hours researching anything like the best sort of, vitamins and oils that could rejuvenate a person's skin. Bougie Billy isn't going to Chinatown looking for the ancient Chinese secret. Bougie Billy is looking for Louis Vuitton.
supporting my lifestyle, and I feel like he shouldn't just block me off just like that, because this is the life that I know right now. This is my first bag, which kind of started this whole mess in the first place. These are just some more bags, Gucci.
Remember when gay men used to still be men? Do you remember that time? You probably don't. But back in the day, gay dudes were still dudes. You could literally be working on a car with a friend and find out he's gay. But he still understands how to bleed brakes.
The influx of displaced residents to the rest.
I think, I think she's great. She's a beautiful woman, and I don't have anything to comment in terms of how she used to look or how she looks now.
Okay, well, is she a biggin?
A biggin?
Yes, that's the nice way of putting it.
Oh, like big or small? I don't know. I wouldn't be. I can't comment.
Okay.
In relation to that, that's not
Since
the
you haven't
nature of
pissed
what
yourself,
I was looking
I'll
for.
assume that you don't.
Is she built like Fiona from Shrek or Kelly Clarkson?
I can't. I can't comment on that. I think you'll have to wait and see in the documentary, or ask Phil. Maybe he will answer that.
Oh, please!
But,
me and Phil are at war.
Bullets fill their guns, blue coat signatures, red skinned children. They take wasteland from you and me. Gold is all that blue eyes see. Wartime diplomacy means just blood on you. There's blood